Okay, demon at the door.
Alright, well, are we not even going to acknowledge the fact it's been a day?
I was hoping we could smooth that out, yes.
Well, considering the fact that I was pretty vocal about it at the end of yesterday, and we literally ended off yesterday with Crime Lord, but yeah, that's not really relevant. Yeah, let's go on to Demon at the Door. Cut me off from my ass rambling. Um, oh boy, Demon at the Door. Do you want to go first, or should I?
I can go first, sure.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so this song plays when Gebera starts flashing back to various scenes in right after Mio talks with her. So that is
Mio!
So she remembers her time, a moment as Carly, a moment with Christopher, and another moment with Angela. And basically, this is right before she gives you the Midnight Ordeal mission. So it's not quite core suppression levels of panic build up, but like it's pretty close. Basically, the whole thing is just ominous ramping.
Yeah. Remind me. Is that the part where she goes like full on Solid Snake and she's like, "I'm no hero." Never was.
Actually, the music cuts out just as she said, "I'm definitely not the hero. Never have been and never will be."
Yeah,
but it plays
Solid Snake.
But it plays for everything before then, so.
You know, I think it's despite this being one of those like literally one-time use story themes, it's a Dark Fantasy Studio track, and I'm not saying that because I'm not biased towards Dark Fantasy Studio. Reminder of what was it? Until Dawn. That was very mid. But Dark Fantasy Studio tends to make some good shit, and this was good shit. And like, this is one of those tracks that I did actually like, not immediately by name because you don't see the names in game most of the time. This is one of the few tracks that I did definitely remember when I started listening to it. And yeah, it fits its circumstance. It is very good. I would put it.
It conveys the
I'd actually. It might be because this is the first one we're doing today. I'm optimistic enough to put it at the bottom of A, but I'd be down if you want to bring it down to Queen B or something.
I was thinking more like Queen B, because I like it is emotional to the point where it conveys the emotions it needs to convey. But I wouldn't be putting it above stuff like Story 4, Story 3, and Violation of Black Colors.
Fair enough. I'd put it between the Romantic and Urban Nights.
I don't remember Romantic enough, so yeah, I've no
Romantics are like the chill, like piano-ish ones.
The piano and strings common theme. Yeah, okay.
And Urban Nights is Gabura's theme.
Yep. Spooky Subway.
Ooh, another one with a fantastic name.
Another certified Mandrill classic.
That Spooky Subway makes me think of Spooky Month by Senor Pal.
Spooky Month!
Can I just send you? Can I don't know if you've looked in the comments for this, but I'm just sending you. This is the only comment. Can you please?
Here it is, by the way, viewers, if in case you want it. Oh my god.
Okay. I was about to say I was a bit A on this track, and then 23 seconds in, it started making the Skype noise, and I'm all on board.
Okay. This plays for... I think this is plays for the shortest amount of time out of any song we've done so far. It plays for one line.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Project Moon. Okay, what?
It plays when, A talks about the smoke war. Agony and rage mixed, blending together in the mist. One couldn't determine if the smoke was responsible for the madness, or if the cries of agony spewed forth the smoke.
Okay.
That's it, that's the line.
So that means, really you can say that like the first 10 seconds of it are pretty much the most relevant, but those first 10 seconds do really fit that line. So, I feel like this is a pretty nice track, outside of my Skype joke. I don't even remember Skype. I think Project Moon's at fault for this one not being good.
Yeah.
I'd put it in C or D.
Um, ah, ah.
It's C. It's not a bad track. It's
Yeah.
just
These ones all
plays
have
for too
flaws.
short.
These ones all have flaws that they're either flawed in ways that don't make them fit Lobcore, or they're just kinda eh.
Yeah.
This one,
I think this one only plays for 10 seconds, but it's pretty good for those 10 seconds, so I wouldn't put it in D.
10 seconds of peak.
Well, actually, it'd play for like 1 second if you're me and you read dialogue really quickly.
Yeah, so I'm gonna. I'm tempted to put it up here. Like,
If you put it above Witchwork, then I am going to be exceptionally annoyed at you.
okay, I'll put it like,
By the way, anytime I say that, it's for comedic purposes only.
I know, but I reckon here.
Yeah, I think that's a good place.
For no other reason than I feel like it. Next up, my inspiration. This
Yeah,
is a
that
familiar one. Well,
it
sounds
isn't to
familiar.
me. Again, it fits Lobcorp for like the first 40 seconds. Then it moves into kind of more of an. I hesitate to say Starbound so often because it's like a joke of persons only played Starbound, but like its OST is really good. And this reminds me of it. It's kind of got that kind of hopeful adventuring feeling. Go listen to the Starbound soundtrack right now.
Actually, that's fun. Do you know where this plays?
When Carmen is speaking on the grass or something?
Yes, precisely that scene. In both times it appears. The fade
only
away
say
without.
that downstairs.
It's the fade away without a trace scene. Both of them.
I remember Fade Away Without a Trace not having any music when it was specifically said and she opened her eyes.
Well, yeah, okay, fair enough. I'm willing to put this in B tier.
Yeah, I'd say high B, honestly. I like it. It's pretty good.
I'm gonna put it top of B. I'm gonna put it top of B.
This is also late to say, I will say. You put it above. Wait, you put it above Malkuth Die?
Actually, that's a fair point. I don't know.
But yeah, I feel like this is a bit late to say it, but it's probably good to say at some point. If anyone's wondering where's the consistency in this, good question.
Yeah, half of this is just based on vibes.
You really expect me to have consistency across my ratings of things? I just look at something and like, if I have to re-listen to it, and I'm like, yep, I'm gonna judge this by what it is, and I completely forget about all the other ones I've done previously. Usually,
try not to judge
different things.
Try not to judge all of these relative to each other too much. I mean, you kinda can for some of the more memorable ones,
I'm not judging a book by its library, I'm judging the book by how many fucking attempts the reception took.
Which one took you more?
Stupid metaphor. Move on to the next song.
Alright, I'm gonna put a censor over what I just said. Okay, Sewer Crawler.
What did you say? I didn't actually hear.
Don't worry about it. Sewer Crawler.
A bit... I find that a bit meh. It doesn't help that I don't remember much about Day 34.
It is used when Angela says, "Just as you commanded, I have written up the job application form for our corporation. The reception is good," etc., etc.
The reception is good, just unlike my university. Sorry. I mean that to say as an internet, not like... No, they're nice people. Off-topic tangent aside, I'm meh on that. I'd put it in C, and I feel like that's being generous. I thought it was bland.
It exists.
Yeah, I'm fine with putting it in D as well, actually. Requiem.
Requiem.
JoJo joke.
There's like 5 different anime jokes you can make with that one word alone.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying JoJo because I don't know I don't watch enough anime.
Me neither, in all honesty.
ReZero is getting a season 3 in October, I think it is. Pretty cool.
Interesting. That is definitely a series I don't watch. Oh, it's this one.
Oh, it's this one. We had the exact same reaction.
In slightly different tones.
Yeah, this one. We've talked so many times about like ones that nail the go for the unsettling vibe. This one's a really, really good one for that.
I think this is the gold standard.
I wouldn't say the gold standard, but definitely silver standard.
Well, I mean,
Gold standard for kind of unsettling vibe. I'd say it's Never Frozen Bottom Close. We've already gone over that.
True. Wait, where did it? Oh,
Hey, have we? Where is it? Oh yeah, there it is.
We off-screened S. Crime Lord off-screened S tier.
Yeah, Crime Lord is the peak track in the game. If you ignore those other peak tracks.
Anyways,
I really like it. I would put it
I'd put it above.
somewhere in A.
I'd put it above these. Okay.
Kind of echoey, like reverberatey, haha, Argalia. Like those like kind of strings really do it for me. Like it's the kind of musical contrast of the kind of like this ghostly sounding background, and then like those kind of just like steady rhythm. They just sound off. Like it is very, very good, very nice.
Yeah.
Give it 11 out of 10 footballs.
Very nice scale. Yeah, it's just. Ooh, I think it's kind of the fact that it kind of repeats itself, but also like it doesn't. It's also a little bit different on each repetition. Like, it's not quite. It's like it is repetitive, but
when you say that it's a 2 cycle. It's like the first is kind of more slightly like higher up. Use very abstract musical terms that I don't know anything about, and the second is kind of like more kind of like off key, but like it's really hard to describe. I'm gonna stop trying. I agree with that placement.
It's used for, well, it's used for a long time, and I didn't get bored of it, so. Like, I mean, this is used in the pre-Tifaref core suppression cutscene, which is one of the longest in the game. And it plays for, like, over half of that, so... Yeah, I'm happy putting it in here.
You can hear me humming and you're wondering what I'm humming? It's the next track, by the way, because my playlist auto-played.
What do you have playing?
The next song, Eternal.
Oh, shit.
By Sound Phenomenon.
Sound Phenomenon have... They have, to my information, contributed 3 songs. This one, Dark Fantasy Scene, and Haunted Streets.
I see. I do kind of like Eternal. It drags on is the issue, because Tifaref's core suppression is so fucking long, and it plays for
1/3.
quite a bit of it. It's just overexposure being a bit dim. But I do like track, kinda. Like, not a bad track. Despite my gripes about how much I've had to hear it, I'd put it in B. I'd say it's solidly a middle of the road track. Me. What do you think?
Okay, I'm pretty sure it's not actually an organ, but I can pretend it is one.
Yeah. Liver, specifically.
I don't think I don't think I'm gonna argue the B placement. I don't see myself. I'm not putting it in C. I'm not putting it in Queen B. I mean, I could, but I'm not.
I'd say put it just under when TV turns off.
Because when TV turns off.
Yeah.
Alright then. And here's Dark Fantasy Scene, which is not made by Dark Fantasy Studios.
Oh, yeah, it's this fucking one. Ugh. 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 If you can't tell from my ughing, I have ugh. But I think it'd make some people quite angry.
Dare I ask?
I just remember listening to this one. This was like Eternal, but I don't like it as much. And it's even worse for like overexposure, because this is the track that will be playing when you go into the midnight. And that takes a while to resolve, especially if you make liberal use of the pause button. Which I do a lot.
Yeah.
Thing.
Yeah, like
Green Midnight, it's like Purple Midnight, you've got to Violet Violet Midnight, sorry. You gotta like focus and shit. But I didn't get that one. Green Midnight, it's like a DPS race. Orange Midnight, it's a lot of waiting, and I'm pretty sure I got Orange Midnight. And so I heard this so goddamn much.
And are you gonna let it color your experience?
Oh, absolutely, I'm biased as fuck. Like, because it's an alright track, but it just plods along. It plods along.
I think for me... go ahead.
A depressing feeling, but without any payoff. And that just, again, it just goes on way too long in its context.
For me, it's a bit too similar to, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but that it sounds too similar to Eternal. But, like, the way I differentiate it is that just that really, low-pitched sound in the background of Dark Fantasy Scene. But yeah, that kind of also contributes to to how you feel about how it trods along. So, yeah.
Yeah. I will fight for this to be in C tier.
You will fight for this to be in C tier.
Highest. Because I really didn't enjoy it. I personally, not an indictment on the quality of the track, it's to do with like my feelings on it, its placement, and my personal experiences. I would rather listen to The Train. But that is like entirely a subjective me opinion, and so I want you to balance it out.
Okay, because I didn't play Love Called Blind. I knew what I was going into with the Tiff-Ref core suppression. And...
So you cheated.
Well, yeah, I cheated. That's why I deliberately search for more challenging things in my spare time to try and do in Lobotomy. But that's the... Anyways, but that aside,
Yeah, you should play fucking Limbus.
I wouldn't put this... Would I put this in B? If it were solely up to me, I'd probably put it in B.
You put it in B. Empty fret here.
If it was solely up to me, I'd put it in B. No, I wouldn't put it higher than Eternal, but I'd put it in B. But since we're averaging it out, it goes in C.
Yeah, bottom of C. Better be.
Yeah.
Awaken Death. Ever cool. This has been a story theme, isn't it? This has been a story theme.
It's not just been a story theme. It also, well, actually, it plays 3 times. First, it plays when, during the pre-Gebra core suppression, when she's holding Kali's arm. Then it plays when she's threatening Daniel, and then it plays when she's threatening to murder A.
Yeah, fuck you mean it's not Bina's theme. It shows up exclusively when Bina... Flash Gary. It's very important.
Bina isn't the name of a person, so...
Slightly unrelated, I just read one of the comments on this one, but remember, you should never make eye contact with the drawer.
Oh my god, I hated the old translation, but it was so funny.
Yeah, the monsters in this place are pretty fucking too. I've got that one saved on my computer.
Oh my god. Oh, the first violin riff, and then I just...
I am not War Master Oku. I am not like a fan of Bina. She's a cool character. I'm not a fan of her, especially not in Lobcorp. In Lobcorp, she's still like very much closer to what Garion was in Ruina. She's definitely become a lot more of her own person. Kind of the opposite way to Gabura, because Gabura kind of more of Kali's experiences onto herself and kind of became a more rounded person in Ruina.
Yeah,
In
after being...
Ruina, Bina kind of drew further away from who Garion was.
Yeah, I can see the argument for that.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Bina, but she's got a lot of really good themes, and this was one of them. I would put this in either high Queen B or low A.
Yeah, I'm definitely considering A tier here.
I'd put it above Town Alone in the Crowd. I think it breaches that barrier.
Okay, so you'd put it here.
I'd put it somewhere above Town Alone in the Crowd.
Okay. Okay, well...
I'd personally put it above First Trumpet. You know how I am, First Trumpet.
Okay, personally,
the more I talk and the more I kind of remember how it is, it fucking makes me want to put it up higher and higher. But I'm not putting it above A tier.
Okay. My three favorite Sephira are, from third to first, Bina, Hokma, Chesed. Bina is my third favorite Sephira. Which is why I want... Say again?
Favorites. My favorites. I think my favorites are third is Hokma, second is... Ooh, I actually say, won't say a second. Gabura and Hoda type are first.
Very interesting. If it were up to me, I'd be putting Awakened Death at top of there.
Oh, I can agree with that. I genuinely will agree with that.
In that case, A for Awakened Death.
Yeah.
Distorted Night.
Distorted Night. That also sounds familiar.
This is Gebera's. This is the theme before Insignia Decay.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember getting annoyed because I couldn't remember the name of this track. In a Lobcorp, in a Project Moon related Jeopardy thing.
For me, I could probably rename this to I Just Want to Hear Insignia Decay.
Well, I like Distorted Night. It has the feeling that you're going up against, not necessarily like a monster, but you're going up like a extremely well trained expert, like somebody who's fucking like not really matched in their field, like within the realms of reason. Insignia Decay, it goes off the deep end. It's like, yeah, you're fighting an absolute monster, but this, it feels like you're fighting somebody who's just recognized as really, really good. Like, their expertise far outmatches yours, and you just have to kind of do your best.
The Grade 1 or the color?
I don't know. I'm saying this purely based off like feelings I get from the track, not from actual anything about Gabura's story.
True. Yeah, I see what you mean. Like, for a Tiller... when something like Distorted Night is said to be on the calmer end of Tillerid's pieces.
I didn't even realize this was Tillerid's. Can't fucking read. Played Library of Ruina. Like Distorted Night. Where did we put Insignia Decay? Oh, we put it in S. I put Distorted Night somewhere near the top of Queen B.
Yeah, I would not put it higher than Queen B. Not this high. Not this high.
I put it somewhere around Town VIP Lounge.
I think I'm putting it here.
I'm done with that.
Then again, VIP Lounge captures Chesed like hilarious, perfectly well. So
yeah,
that's what I'm gonna go with.
I would argue for this to be higher if you didn't hear it for as long.
Yeah, that's...
It is like, for me, in my experience, it was the setup that was paid off by Insignia Decay, but I still really like this. Anyway, what do we have next? Morning Dreams. This is a nice track, we'll say. Obviously, the one that usually plays after Force Suppressions is already good enough.
Strange
Quite
Dream.
like this Strange Dream, and this is Morning Dream, so doing something.
This plays right before Strange Dream.
This feels a little bit more determined than Strange Dream, and I kind of like that because the hook of perfect. I wouldn't put it as high as Strange Dream though.
It fits the courage to protect.
I'd put it in low A maybe. It's up to you.
I go to put it high and then I see Violation of like, no. No, no, I'm reading two different kinds of songs. Would I put it above would I put it above Requiem?
I don't know, you're gonna have to ask insert JoJo character.
I'm gonna put it below Requiem. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. When It Rains. Two guesses whose theme this is.
Bob Marley's. Is this Cheese's theme?
One of Cheese's themes.
I see. And Hawkman 5, apparently. 5 is pretty core suppression, isn't it? Oh, no, that's right. This does play in Hawkman 5. I remember Hawkman 5 quite well, because, it is one of the coolest story cutscenes in the entire game. I should go back and rewatch that cutscene tonight. Anyway. I kind of like this. It's pretty good. I don't have any strong memories with this. I will leave the decision on this one to you largely.
Okay, it plays during when Chessed's about to break down and when Benjamin talks to A before the core suppression. It's another solo piano piece, but this one fits because it's a Chesed piece. Not sure how to really describe it other than that. Rather than other pre-core suppression themes, which can be ominous or anxiety-inducing, well, not anxiety-inducing, but just ominous and creeping. This one is far more melancholic in comparison. Which, fits how Chesed is less like the others who are just giving into their trauma and just releasing their emotions. Chesed is kind of just. Chesed kindly goes, yeah, I'm rebelling now, and then, succumbing to his emotions of, rather than anger, hatred. Well, yeah. Chesed doesn't really have as much hatred than the others, I don't think.
Yeah. He more just hates the situation rather than, X/A.
Yeah. The situation and, his own part, his own guilt. So I think for that, I think I'm gonna consider Queen Bee tier.
That's a bit high by my reckoning, but go ahead. Low Queen Bee, I can see.
Actually, you know what? Changing my mind, I'm putting it below my inspiration.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Okay, next up, something complete whiplash.
Yep. Smokey the Bear Lounge Jazz Combo. Smokey Lounge Jazz Combo sounds like something that fucking what's his name? The music Robocop from Skullgirls. Big Band. That sounds like a Big Band thing. One of the coolest fighting game characters.
Oh my god. And then Bino just goes, well, let's just say I have showed up to play my favorite music. Switches to Awaken Death.
Which is Awaken Death. Yeah.
As soon as she says that line. But yeah, Jazz Combo plays during the Daniel scenes.
Might be because I'm not really that big of a jazz/blues guy. This feels like extremely mediocre music. I'm not really a fan. It is very slow, it's very empty, it feels like a MIDI. And I'm not a fan. I'd put it C. I assume you have things to say about this track.
Okay, Chesed is my favorite Sephira, so...
Yep.
It is... Wait, hold on. This is very important. Where does Strange Dream play in Chesed's? Okay. Okay, yeah, Strange Dream plays for most of the Chesed segment except the last 3 lines, which switches back to the jazz.
Wait, Strange Dream? Is in the post CS?
Yeah, because Jazz Combo plays during the Daniel scenes, pre and post Chesed CS.
Huh.
And as with all CSs that aren't Beaners, Strange Dream plays in it.
Yep. I think, yeah. Once again, I'm gonna have to reiterate, C or D. Genuinely. This is your tier list, though.
I'm putting it here.
Did you put it? Top of C? Yeah,
Top
I'm
C.
down with that. That's a good place to. That's a good non-confrontational place to put it.
Yeah, I'm pretty calm with this one. Like okay, if it were up to me, I'd probably put it somewhere in B, but I just can't be.
Right.
I can't be stuffed.
Battle Urgent Encounter.
Hi, editing fanatic here. In lieu of the original footage, I'm electing to say this instead. For the record, Frostbite would have placed this theme B or C. Battle Urgent Encounter is easily one of my favourite themes in Lobcore, not in the least because it is Chesed's core suppression theme. Given it's pulling double duty for a core suppression, I'm willing to cut it some slack, especially because it fits the vibes of Chesed so well. It's not a Tillarids track, unlike the Asaya CS themes and Gebra's CS themes, which reflects how, unlike how they were lashing out in rage or confusion or despair, Chesed is more melancholic and in a way more calm. Unlike the other Sephiroth who are losing themselves, Chesed is breaking down in a comparatively more reasonable way, as is reflected in his pre-CS cutscene. And I believe his theme fits this perfectly. It's a high energy and tense in its electronic nature, yet the piano undertone constantly present through the piece, especially the moment when it gets its time to shine, which I love, by the way, that's an awesome melody, renders it soft and somber in a manner that's super reflective of who Chesed is. It's a callback to the piano present in VIP Lounge, When It Rains, and Smokey Lounge Jazz Combo. And just like in those pieces, the tone of the piano matches how Chesed or Daniel is feeling. Throughout the Chesed core suppression, you are facing someone who has not lost themselves in desperation or madness, but in grief and regret. But fueled by this sadness, rather than choose the way out like Netzak had, or lash out at nothing and everything like Tifarev, Chesed tells you up front what he decides to do: rebel against you and Angela. Chesed's theme is a declaration painted with mourning and determination, not a blast of emotion a la Insignia Decay. While the theme's generic-sounding name may lead some to construe it as generically feeling and belonging to too many possible settings, my view is that in the end it was Project Moon who chose the theme, regardless of its name. Based on how it sounded and whether it fit the context, PM decided to add it as the boss theme for Chesed, and I believe that was the right decision, as was the choice for many other themes in the game. Just like how VIP Lounge and the rest were all chosen alongside Battle and Urgent Encounter to reflect Chesed, and they all feature piano in a central role. When the video cuts back, Battle and Urgent Encounter will be placed in A, but please view it as in S, one step higher than Insignia Decay. Back to the video.
Okay, into the deep. Oh, fuck my voice. The deep.
Into the deep.
This plays for free Beaner cutscenes.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know exactly what. Yeah, it's this one. The.
Oh, this I know what this reminds me of. Have you ever played Omori?
I've played the start of it. I haven't gone very far with it because I
Okay.
struggle with RPG games just due to not enjoying the gameplay.
Okay, alright, how do I say this? So basically, the music Into the Deep reminds me of this one section of Amori called Deeper Well,
Is that because of the name, or?
which is, well, also because it's also because Deeper Well is an area deep underwater where there is a lot of
Please don't spoil Amori for me here, by the way.
Okay, it's an area deep underwater, and the water relates to bucket, and well, and water. That's why.
Let's see.
There's more I'd like
Is
to
it a
say, but I
metaphor for
can't.
depression?
Huh?
A metaphor for depression?
Surprisingly, no.
Anyway, I like Into the Deep. Is like, you know, it's kind of Bina's story fame, kind of.
Yeah, it kind of is.
It's good. It's good at doing that. It's like
it's good
Bina
at being
has
Bina.
a line- I think in her first introduction, Bina has a line that says, "Bina is not the name of a place. It's not the name of a person. It is a place where many graves can be found. I am merely the gravekeeper," or something like that.
Yeah. Why have you come here, and what do you
like,
wish for me
now-
to draw?
Yeah, she's like, "Now what would you wish for me to draw?" And then you say a sheep, and she says she can't draw a sheep. And this is a really stupid joke that I hope at least one person gets.
I mean, well, I mean, she had Void Dream.
This is a reference
To the Little Prince.
Yeah.
The book, not the abnormality, which is
Not the mushroom.
not the mushroom that is
Yeah.
very, very, very loosely based on the book.
I'd say just for how well this fits, I'd put it in A tier.
Hmm. You're not wrong there. Ooh, I struggle to find myself putting it above Queen Bee.
Oh, really? What are your thoughts?
I don't know. Like, it's really good at what it does, but...
I'm fine if you want to put it in Queen Bee. It's just that, like, I think it's a pretty good standalone track, and it fits Bina so exceptionally well that I'd definitely put it in A. Like, it fits the criteria for being an S tier track, but isn't good enough to be there. So that's why I'm thinking A.
I think over the course of this tier list, I've learned that you're better at making judgments than I am.
I spend a lot of time thinking about, like, technical aspects of shit like this.
Whereas when I make tier lists, if they're about abstract things like songs, I can barely describe how I feel on them.
Well, I have no doubt that I have increased the length of this video by at least an hour.
Nah, it's alright. Yeah, we'll put it below 13 cents.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Alright, Seawind.
See, Hockmer. Oh,
This is the flip side of the coin.
you on the flip side. This one I don't think I'll have to argue with you because you like Hockmer just as much as I do. I would put this not only above this, but fairly high. It's a very good story theme. It's kind of calm, not in a fully relaxed way. It's more like take a breather rather than a place that you're completely safe.
I'm just cut out a lot.
Oh, brilliant! I just said something really cool. Cock and balls.
Okay.
But yeah, no, this really it fits Hockmer really well.
As well as it does, as well as Into the Deep does Bina.
Well, I'd say I don't know if you heard me making this comment, but it's it feels kind of calm but not fully relaxed. It's the feeling of somewhere that you can take a breather, but not somewhere that you're fully safe. It's the idea of Hockmer doing his best to try and make a space that's safe for you, and trying to preserve the status quo, because we can feel that way. Things aren't really good, but things it's again, it's not a place that's fully calm. There's still death and shit that happens all the time. But the way things are right now, he's happy. He thinks that you'll be happy like this. And so it kind of carries this kind of tone of a kind of hard-fought, somewhat manufactured, calm.
What do you think of this heaven, painted laboriously white with plaster? Please think of it as my welcoming gift to you. That's what he says.
Ignore all the white knight blocks all around the place. That's got nothing to do with anything.
Yeah, yep. That's nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. No.
I'll put that not only above Into the Deep, but I'd put it above Alone in a Crowd.
Above Alone in a Crowd. Alright. Okay.
Oh, I'd say put it somewhere just under Alone in a Crowd, maybe above Requiem.
You know what? That's fair enough. Okay, next up.
So shout out to Sea Power, the people who made the Disco Elysium soundtrack, who have a name that this reminded me of.
Oh, okay. Arachnitopia theme piano.
Oh, I love spiders.
Yeah, this one. Hold on. Is this the one that I'm
This
thinking
is
of?
the theme of Spider Buzz.
I know exactly when this plays.
I do not remember this theme at all. Day 40. What the fuck even happened on day 40?
Angela invites X to look at X/A to look at moments of past X's.
Oh, I see.
Dun 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 dun.
I just want to say that X plus A makes Za, and so I want to posit that canonically in LoveCorp you play as Xavier Renegade Angel.
Just do a quick
Silence tells me you don't know what that is.
After a quick Google search, what the hell am I looking at?
What an excellent response. You sound like the seagulls from fucking Nemo.
Okay, you know what? Okay. I'm just gonna I'm putting it here. I'm putting it here.
You're putting what?
I'm putting it here. It's not that I don't like it, it's just I'm having trouble processing in my brain right now, and I can't think.
One second. Here is like the only thing you'll ever need to see about Xavier Renegade Angel. Just enjoy this at some point. Anyway, so what were we doing in the tier list? I got distracted thinking about something very different. Yeah.
I put it here because my brain ran out of processing power.
I kind of agree with that placement, actually. Like, it felt very kind of not that interesting. Like, I can imagine it was a good backing track for the thing. I wouldn't say it D. I'd say it was a good backing track for that scene. Oh, I kind of want to put it a little bit above the bottom of C, actually, just because I can remember vividly that moment in the story. And this feels like it would have been a very, very good backing track for it. I just can't remember, like, my audio memory isn't that good, so I don't actually remember this in particular.
Spider went up the water spout. Something.
Out came the gun!
And washboards here. Okay. Ominous! Oh, the wings of the world soon.
What the fuck? Chris, I need you to know that there is a 99 reply comment on Ominous. It just says, wow.
Wow. Okay.
Feeling of wow that I hate in the fighting game Discord I'm in, and there's no meaning to it.
Okay, I'm open to wherever you put it, in all honesty. Because it once again is hard to rank.
What'd you say? I was watching Xavier. No, I'm kidding. Sorry. I'd say this one reminds me of Geometry Dash. I don't remember where this pops up. The document says day 41. I can't remember what happened.
Which is the
41.
Wings of the World cutscene.
Oh, it is? I thought that happened way earlier.
Nope. For once, Nepsol was right.
I wouldn't actually really call this good for that cutscene.
Oh,
If that is
the wings.
I'd put it in D.
They did stuff. I have literally no comment on this, but I like Ominous better than everything else here. So it goes here.
Fair enough. Unfolding. Like I could make a joke here, but I don't know what it is, so I won't try.
That sounds about right. Bean is fourth. Erstwhile, the world in which you stayed was once luminous. I think this line got someone to quit Love Call once.
Okay, feel free to talk me down if you want. That's a fucking good track. It just stand alone. That was really, really good.
How Beano is it on a scale from 1 to Beano?
I played Eddie Beaner. But it's more that like I just really liked listening to that. Like, I won't get in the way too much of your opinion of this, but it was really nice to listen to, just like completely
Okay.
on an audio.
I think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna need you to listen to Behind Heaven right now.
Why?
We're gonna rank him around. Maybe just do Unfolding first then. Because they're both in the same cut. Because they're in the same cutscene. Anyways, Unfolding. Would I put it as high as Into the Deep? I don't know. I don't think so.
Where's Into the Deep again?
A.
Probably not. Like, it's nowhere near as Bina as Into the Deep. Just like listening to it. I'd probably put it somewhere around B, just because my only real perspective on that was it was nice to listen to.
True. And it fits Beano. And since it fits those two criteria, I'm open to putting it in V.
Yeah, and B, nah. Laugh at my jokes.
I'm gonna put it here.
Oh.
Alright, Behind Heaven. This is when you should remember.
This one's a DFS one, isn't it?
Yes. You should recognize when this plays from the very first riff.
Yes, I do, because yeah. This was it was asking the person what they saw in the well, wasn't it?
Yes, and also the first riff like immediately plays with the runes covering the screen, and I think that is a neat image.
I think that's a riff.
The first thing.
Oh, I know. First kind of
Noise sound.
first Yasful grabber. That's an Undertale joke. I don't know why I made it.
What's Undertale? That's a joke.
It's it's a sequel to Earthbound.
Oh yeah, sure. Okay.
I should have said Mother 3 instead of Earthbound, because Earthbound's just Mother 2. But yeah, good track. Does its job. Uses the freaking like the kind of. I feel like I know the name for that sample. I've heard it before in a lot of places. I feel like I've heard it in it's a mobile kind of horror game called Granny, I think it was called.
Interesting.
I've heard it been used in the ambience for that, but I feel like it uses that sample a bit too much and it becomes a bit too intrusive. So I wouldn't put it in A because of that. I put it in Queen B, but it's a very good track.
Higher than Unfolding. A full tier higher than Unfolding? Yeah, I can get behind that. Here. Would I put it above Demon? What did I put it above Demon at the Door?
That's your call.
The Door. That was the first one we did today.
Deferring responsibility. Hell yeah.
I already do that enough. G4. Yeah, no, I'm definitely putting it below G4. Okay. Maya.
I remember liking this one a lot. Fucking backgrounds. I love this track. It's so fucking good. This is another song that falls into the list of. It's a song that's used all on my Project Moon wallpaper in the background. and it is not made by me. I just use it. It is. I love this. Like I've got more experience with it because of that, obviously. So
You're cutting
it's
out.
really quick. It's well composed. It's nice, melancholy. It's soft. Fucking excellent. S tier. S tier. My kingdom for an S tier.
You've been rapidly switching from cutting out to cutting back in to cutting out to cutting back in.
Oh, are you serious? So I didn't actually get heard.
Well, I mean, you can get heard, so
As long as the message made it across, then I'm fine with that.
yep. I am once again going to check something interesting. Most of Hokuma's fifth cutscene isn't actually in the OST.
Oh, like the track that plays with the kind of ticking?
Yeah.
Oh, wild. We're not combining these two. This one stands too distinct, though. But it's used at the start of that cutscene, and I'm pretty sure it's used in a couple other places.
Maya is used in half. Maya is used alongside Awakened Death in Bina's pre-core suppression cutscene, and also at the very start of Hokuma's pre-core suppression.
Yeah, I remember Hokuma's pre-core suppression cutscene so fucking well. But yeah, no, as I said, this track is S tier, and I will not accept complaint.
No, I'm not complaining. I'm just checking something.
I apologize if my strong opinions get in the way of this tier list sometimes. But like when there is a track that I feel strongly about, I have a lot of words to throw out that supports my perspective. Even if they're all just random shit that don't actually have like substantial meaning or substantiation to my claim.
Okay. I found it. Okay. According to this, it's Dark Fantasy Studios Possessed, a part of it, and also this thing called Dusk, which isn't in the OST in at all. Unless it
That's
is.
not on the tier maker, so the best we can do is give it a shout out and move on.
Yep. Let's do that. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So Maya, S tier. You were saying.
I mean, I'm pretty sure most of what I said got through earlier, so I don't think I have to repeat it. And if people have heard Maya, then they probably agree with me, just because it's really, really just nice to listen to. Also, I'm biased as fuck.
Yeah. It's, Okay, Absol, of course. Anyways, here we go. Jukai.
Yes, Jukai. Oh, another track I really like.
I feel embarrassed that I have to search this one up, but I'm gonna do it.
Oh, it's Bina's first course up thing.
But
Like I say,
I don't
before you
remember.
start listening to it, the very first bit where it's kind of like a soft sound effect, I like to imagine that's kind of what people hear when they get ferried. Like it kind of just like soft, kind of like this, and then just on.
They just get opened.
Like the kind of like very, very faint squeak of a sneaker on wood.
Yeah. Oh!
This is the Bina thing. This is S tier by far, just like Maya.
Oh! Ooh, ooh, It even has build up. Oh, I'm so, Also, just making it clear right now, I rank it above Haunted Streets.
What'd you say?
I rank it above Haunted Streets. I'm making that very clear right now.
Oh, I do too.
Speaking of Haunted Streets...
Speaking of Haunted Streets, I would rather listen to the train. Dead ass.
I think is this just Bina trolling the soundtrack?
No, like genuinely, like The best thing I have to say about Haunted Streets is I have a friend who named their roleplay Discord server after it. Genuine fact. Don't like this. It plays too much. It's annoying. Like Jukai is really good, and then this just drops it down.
Well,
Especially because.
Well, I mean, if you're
also-
doing it right, you shouldn't hear it for more than a minute. But
Yeah, I know, but that's also the problem. It's repetitive, even though it's such a short time you hear it for. While Jukai doesn't get tiring. Haunted Streets is so annoying and boring to listen to, and it doesn't fit Bina very well, and it doesn't fit the circumstance it plays in very well, and it's just not a good theme, in my opinion, overall. I would genuinely rather listen to the train sound, because it's so negatively in its space, and it's a mid-track.
I see.
What are your opinions on Haunted Streets? Which are probably better than mine.
Well, currently I'm looking at the comments. Nice words.
People should not make an eye contact with the drawer.
God damn it!
At Laugh Official, 1 year later, and I still think someone should make a t-shirt of this.
Maybe. Slap on the Gill Sands on a t-shirt. My opinion on this track. Let's see. Well, first of all, I need to describe what do I imagine when I hear this track and I think of Bina Suppression.
Me, honestly, it's annoyance.
For me, it's, like, I like to imagine, this playing as the music while Bina is just strolling through the facility while everything goes to shit behind her.
Oh, wait a second! No, because this brings up another point of why I really don't like this track, and it's circumstantial, will admit. Do you know what I think of when I think of this track?
What?
A49, and how it plays through her entire suppression. Which,
Oh, yeah,
for
it does.
Insignia Decay, it kind of ruined Insignia Decay a bit, because Insignia Decay is supposed to be a kind of climactic finish, and having it play through 4 phases really doesn't work for it. The same qualm I have with Second Trumpet, and how it's used for every fucking starter thing.
Then,
For this, God, it's so annoying. It's so long. You can't listen to Jukai on day 49. All you get is this theme, and also this theme, I will admit, on a personal level, has associations for me with, just like starting my actual attempt of day 49 after the 20 minutes it takes to get to Bina, and then just losing immediately because of bullshit RNG that I can't control, or a really stupid mistake that happened off screen, or because I don't know what's going on because the game's running at 6 fucking frames per second. Thank you, Project Moon.
yeah, I remember your seemingly infinite attempts at Deathless 49.
I remember I recently rewatched video from like I think nearly like 1 or 2 years ago at this point of me playing Orange Juice with Foreman and Summer for my birthday, and I made comments in that about the struggle to try and beat day 49, and because I was using a strategy in that I wasn't specific because he hadn't gone there yet, but I was using a strategy involving rabbits that basically meant that, like, if there's a 1 in 3 chance for the White Noon to spawn on the Meltdown when Bina spawned, and if that happened, the run was dead. I could not pay attention to enough things at once in order to deal with it, and that's a 1 in 3 chance. As far as I know in the code, that's evenly weighted, but I haven't double checked, and I hit that 1 in 3 chance to kill my run immediately 6 times in a row, and it fucking I hated that whole experience so much.
I can imagine that kind of. Wait, where did it go?
Hopefully to hell.
I lost Haunted Streets. I lost Haunted Streets! Oh no, it's right here.
I lost? Oh, okay.
No, it's right here. I don't have the same very interesting experience with this track that you did. I just associate it with me trying to. Okay, please, let's do this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Anxiety. You know.
You know, I also had that experience, but like, you know, it was just spread out through all of day 49. And when I did actually get to phase 3, you know, the part where it's supposed to be playing, that was like the most tense part of it for reasons that were really stupid. Because the only reason I actually got as good a result as I did in the end for that is because I realized that pausing with the escape menu, while it doesn't actually let you reposition the camera, does let you reposition your mouse, and it's the only way I was able to actually get through that in terms of like actually getting all the inputs I needed to clear the pillow meltdowns fast enough. It also let me actually fucking breathe.
If this were your tier list, it'd go here. If this were my tier list, it wouldn't. It'd go probably Queen B.
Your tier list.
Queen B. It's my tier list. So like, if I were to say like, I don't know, it's
If you want to put this in Queen B, go ahead. This is your tier list. I will cash in the favor.
You know, Frostbite, I respect you quite a bit. So instead of Queen B, I'm just gonna put it top of B.
Okay.
Okay, but yeah, I just love the kind of Dance of Chaos vibe it gives off. Like,
it's too slow to even dance to.
I don't know. Like, I don't.
I'm done.
Again, I'm just going off the vibe.
Last landscape. I'm done talking about this fucking track.
All right, yeah, let's move on. Let's get on to better things. Vast landscape. It plays. It is the theme that plays. That isn't Strange Dream.
Oh, this is Garian's theme, in a sense.
In a sense.
It's one of Garian's themes, really.
Awakened Death has a better.
Where does Garian come from? Garian is a beautiful boy's name from the Irish expression Giaran for gelding. It mightn't seem so at first, but if you consider this name's famous fictional connections, it's truly a beautiful choice for any budding bibliophile.
What?
Great. Thanks.
I just searched up Garian. How?
Oh, it also says it's of German origin and means guardian. I don't know what kind of guardian Garian was. Not a fucking good one, I think. Yeah, I like this track. It fits Garian. It's like a refined person who does exceptionally cruel things.
Exceptionally oppressive acts of arbitration.
Yeah.
You could say.
Like thrives in an excessively cruel world in its system.
Okay. As for where I'd put it,
I'd say Queen B.
Queen B. Queen B.
Yeah.
I'm hesitating between B and Queen B.
I do quite like this. I'd be okay if you put it in B.
Let's put it above Haunted Streets.
Yeah, I'm done with that. Oh no.
Okay. I don't need to listen to this one.
I like this one. This one's in day 49. That's kind of like a no.
Okay. That brings it down a tier from where I was originally putting it.
Like it is. I've listened to this one way too long. Even despite that, I still respect it. Still like it. This is a pretty nice theme. Like, this is really well representative of Hockma. I feel like in the kind of ticking time signature. And the kind of
there's a lot of
that you get from shit like Seawind. Like, it is. I just really like this one.
It is also the calm before the storm that is the next track. Where Hockma's restraint disappears. Or, well, whatever's separate, whatever's... I don't know. Like, I never liked it. I could never analyze. Analyzing was never my strong suit.
I'll put this in A. It is genuinely my opinion. I like this track, even though I had to listen to it so much. And if I still like it after that, and that means it's pretty damn good.
You know what? Because it's a chance to. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna put it here.
All right.
This one. Circle Rombed Oxygen. Oh, what do you have to say about this track?
You know what? Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're ready to be here on this track for 30 minutes. I'd rather listen to the train. I know you love this one. I hate it. I have a laundry list of things to say.
Oh, here we go.
But you make your points first. You know what? I will be.
Look, the last time I made my points about one of the core suppression themes of one of my favorite Sephra, it didn't go very well.
Look, I know that Opratak is going to be seeing this video because I'm going to send it directly to him, and he was also be like, all right, Hockman sings better be an S tier. This is also going to be for him and his benefit, and everyone else who also really likes Hockman's themes, because I really like Hockman, and I do really like 090, 909, 090. I don't like this! This is bad! This is bad! It is, yes, it is the payoff, it's the storm, it's the breakdown, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's 0909, whatever the fuck. Here's the thing, right? It's so unpleasant to listen to because the way it jumps around is really dissonant, and I can appreciate thematic dissonance or like things that are slight sacrifices to quality in either visual or kind of audio perspectives in order to make a point or be thematic. This doesn't work here because this is a very dramatic like kind of track. Is accompanied by one of my favorite animations in the entire game, which is kind of Hockma in like, you know, his meltdown form, like
spinning,
like yeah, like kind of shitting himself nearly. But the way that the track kind of distorts and jumps around, it's too unpleasant to listen to physically for me to enjoy it in the slightest. It needs to be said that some level of consistency as a track should be maintained while keeping with that thematicism. That is something that's very doable. It has happened so many times in this OST. For example, Abandoned, Netzak's first theme. It's very slow, it doesn't carry too much like self-sustainment. It's not even a fucking term. But like, it doesn't adhere to what you'd usually think of out of a track because it's very kind of like a bit broken up almost. Like it doesn't stay 100% on the same thing. It's very empty at times. That is a good example of this being done well. The idea of sacrificing like kind of more traditional elements of a song in order to have like kind of thematicism fit in with the moment. This Circle Rombed Oxygen is an example of it done badly because it breaks up the very listening flow of the song. And I know this is a Tillerid's track. This is one of the most egregious examples, I think, of people really liking one, but me just really not. And I know this is a lot of personal bias. I will go on one step further, because, and I'm loath to judge something by what it doesn't have, because that's extremely subjective. So just allow me to be a bit subjective here. If they wanted to do some thematic bit, with the song, to keep in with what it like to keep in with the thematicism of the moment, like the kind of messing with time. Do you know what they could have done? And one of my favorite things that songs do that I can't think of any examples of them top of my head of this soundtrack doing, and this would have been an excellent time, messing with fucking time signatures. This song jumps around so much in terms of its sound, and it's still in 4/4 the entire fucking time. It is, and you're like, I can understand they might not have wanted to do that. It's like, it's a missed opportunity, but I'm not gonna hop on about that.
Do you mean like that one Ultra Kill soundtrack?
Weird time signatures happen in like all sorts of fucking soundtracks. Ultra Kill is a good example of like a lot of examples of done well.
I can think of a few off the top of my head.
But still, like, again, just because they didn't do it doesn't make the track bad. It's an example of what they could have done to make the track good. That like would have been really, really cool. I just wish it had done. I'm not judging it on that. I just wanted to bring it up because I'm already rambling so much.
Now I'm wondering what if Circle Robbed Oxygen was in 5/4.
What this track does, right? It takes the moment of climax in this, and it's spread out along quite a while, ironically enough, because it's split up. But you have to go through a midnight to actually get through it, and a couple of extra meltdown levels. It makes it a not fun experience to listen to. I remember listening to this for the first time and realizing that, this is kind of good, but it's something I'm not going to want to listen to later, because it's just too unsatisfying on kind of a raw level, like a primal level, to my ears, for me to actually want to. And just like that, download it on my phone, and after like a couple of listens, I found myself skipping it every time, just because of that. Because its distortions don't stick with the time signature, and that is an okay thematic decision. But as I've said before, it doesn't stick with the actual kind of. You ever seen Rhythm Hell, that fucking video by the guy whose name I can't remember? And somebody made an animation for it of from Project Moon, and it involved the Silent Orchestra, and it was really funny, and they did that recently. That's like a prime example, and I have to send you it in a little bit, of that, having having beats or notes or its kind of distortion be audibly dissonant with the rest of the track. And I'm talking big shit here. I'm probably using so many of these terms wrong. I'm not a music person. I've said this before. I am a person who listens to music. And what I can say from listening to this piece of music, that it is not fun to listen to. It is too dissonant to be enjoyable. And it is just not a fun time. Genuinely, more than probably any song on the soundtrack, I'd rather listen to The Train. I would rather listen to The Triumph of Scratching Demons than listen to this for an extended period of time. Genuinely, and 100%. The fact this is related to Hokma's core suppression doesn't even have anything to do with it. First time I heard this, I beat the core suppression. It's the only time in-game I ever heard it, because in Day 49 it doesn't come up unless you're a fucking psychopath. It is hard
I want to do the Hokma route actually one day. I want to try to do the Hokma route and Death's.
So much that I want to like about this track. There's so much, and the key stable part of it that differentiates it from everything else that they just fail with. And it's such a catastrophic, sad failure that, not sad on its part, but I'm sad that the failure's there. And it's just, I cannot stand it. I will not.
Do you want me to clip this?
I've lost the end of my sentence and my rope and my sanity.
You want me to clip this and send it to you later?
Sure.
There's something for you to get clicks on your channel. Okay, Frostbite, you're going insane. Okay, here's my.
I just checked the time. It's 12:45 a.m. and I'm singing. I'm not singing. I'm fucking rambling about one song in a fucking video game that I've got 360 hours in. I hope I have made my point clear. Fnatic, what are your thoughts on this song?
Okay. Here is my very simple, very succinct refutation. Hokma balls.
Fuck, you got me there.
Sorry, I had to.
Why the fuck are you apologizing? That was the best response you could have.
Okay. Here's my take on it. I'm not going to be speaking for nearly as long as you were. Before I do anything else, thank you for alerting me once again to the fact that this is my tier list. Because that's the only reason I'd do something like this.
And you're back. You cut out between thank you for reminding me and that's the reason I do something like this.
Thank you for reminding me that this is my tier list. So I'm gonna move second trumpet here.
So if you do that, I'm leaving immediately.
I'm not going to put it in reverence. In fact, I'll leave its place in S tier undecided for now.
Hey, if you put it in S tier, I swear to God, I will find you. I will swim across the fucking Tasman Sea, and I will come and find you. It's not that far from New Zealand to Australia, buddy.
You get on a flight and be here in about 8 hours, and only one of that being travel time.
I'll swim and be there in 2. You have no idea how hyped up I am right now.
Okay. This is alright. Alright. This is the music of a man who's snapped. A box plot who's snapped. Alright, quoting a comment here. You know, this song really does feel like a man desperate and at his wits' end, trying to keep everything together and pretend everything is fine, then it finally snaps and all hell breaks loose because he pretended everything was fine and he never needed help when he needed loads of it. I think that basically describes my thoughts, well, parts of my thoughts on this song describes the symbolism of this song better than I can.
That is fine. It's really good symbolism.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there.
There are so much better ways they could have done it that didn't sound shit to listen to.
Okay, here's my point as to why I like this. Oh, okay, first of all, I'm gonna preface this by saying that this is my second favorite track in the game. Third place is Insignia Decay, first place is Second Warning.
Okay.
Second of all, you know that I'm shit at describing why I like things.
And you don't have to say that. I just use a lot of words and I have been for a long time to describe pretty much anything.
That still describes why I like this song. I've always been a fan of songs that feel more like noise than songs. So there's a reason why I like Second Warning so much. It's because it feels so much like noise. I've always kind of like...
Again, you've cut out again. But can I just use this opportunity to say, I had that a while ago. That was, I'm not exaggerating here, that was my Geometry Dash phase. So I've kind of gone through that and I've kind of matured out of it over time due to the exposure at a young age. That can be chalked down to kind of perspective difference. I still maintain that Circle, Rombed, Oxygen is not enjoyable to listen to just because of how dissonant and how it skips about and how it doesn't kind of maintain to an even kind of a framework for doing that. I have no problems with how the song feels, what the song represents. That is all well and good. It does what it does in an audibly not painful but audibly discomforting manner to me.
Right, I see.
I genuinely have extremely little love for it after listening to it this long. Don't you dare put it in S.
I'm just leaving it in there for now.
Putting it anything above A will cause me to fist fight you.
Okay. As for why, alright. The chaotic jittering of it, I like that. The distorted nature of it, I like that. The high tempo, I like that. I've always been more of a fan than faster-paced songs than slower-paced songs in general. Might be my rhythm game face speaking here, but
no, I'm fine with fast-paced songs. It's just that it's like the kind of
it feels
strings of it. The string segment of it is really good, and the underlying kind of it's synth piano. It's some sort of piano. That's really good.
The one that comes in the second half of the song. I know this.
Yeah. The drum track of it is so out of sorts and so offbeat and so dissonant compared to those things that it makes me viscerally unhappy listening to it and viscerally angry here discussing it for some reason. I get again, most of my complaints here are blown up for comedy purposes. This one, not as much. It's 12:52 a.m. I do not enjoy Circle Rombed Oxygen.
You do not, Sam I am.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. I've tried the green eggs and ham here in the story. Dickhead, shithead.
Okay. I think, after hearing to all of your arguments and failing at producing my own counter-arguments, I'm just gonna finalize by saying nuh-uh.
Okay, listen. I will accept Circle Rombed Oxygen at the bottom of S tier on 2 conditions, okay?
Do you want me to complete day 49 Hokmaru? I can and will do that.
No. You should do that. That sounds cool. If you want to, that is.
I've been planning on doing it for a while now. I've just never had the opportunity, and I need to construct a facility for it.
On 2 conditions. Firstly, you move Never Frozen Bottom Flows above Second Trumpet in Reverence.
And
you move Crime Lord tier above S tier.
right. And here is where we come at an impasse.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'm leaving it like this. And no, actually, I have an idea.
Fuck, that is really funny, but I would prefer you put Crime Lord above Circle Rombed Oxygen. But I think if I say that, then I think we'll be arguing round in circles for ages. So
Yeah,
let's
we
agree.
will.
And check your mailbox tomorrow because there will be a bomb on it.
Okay, I was gonna make a comment about calling the bomb diffusers, but anyways, Ember. We're coming into the end game now. Hawkmas.
Yeah. Let's talk about something else.
So, enough about blah blah personal tastes. Let's get on to something we both have no opinion on.
But yeah, no, I like that track. I don't remember it that well, but like the start fits well for where it's supposed to be, and the middle just makes it a really good track. Pretty damn good, I'd say. I'm for the next few. I think you're gonna have to do a fair bit of the talking, unless I have something very like strong I want to say. Just because I am. I'd say let's go into intricate of you doing most of the talking, because I know you'll have things to say for intricate.
I do have things to say for intricate. I just don't know if my mouth will be able to put them forward.
Yeah, but yeah, Ember I think is a pretty nice theme where it is, and it's also just good to overall as a full theme. That's all I have to say. So take it away, your thoughts and shit.
It's quite unhelpful for the first.
Opening my fucking bag of gummy bears as a kind of treat for myself after that ramble.
Oh, I wish I could telekinetically get you to pass me some.
Yeah.
But anyways, Ember, it's calm but hopeful. Well, it says calm and hopeful for the first 2 minutes, which is when it's used in the 10 lines of Benjamin that it plays for. And it does that real smoothly. And if you keep listening, you get a treat of it, of the hope just kind of blasting forward, which kind of doesn't really fit, but you know, but there's, unlike with stuff like, where is it, the Sixth Flight, it's 2 minutes in, so, and it still kind of fits, unlike Sixth Flight, so.
Yeah.
We can put it to, I'd say, a solid B.
Yeah, I'd say definitely B, both because I think that's where it belongs, and secondly, because haha funny.
Sure, okay.
Yeah, I'd put it above when TV turns off.
I'm gonna put it here, because I don't remember these two.
Benjamin the kind of guy to turn the TV back on.
Alright, City of Light.
Oh, this is another one that's on my fucking wallpaper engine backgrounds. This is actually one of the ones that I use most frequently. I used it until the kind of like the feelings of having my medication made it kind of take on more heavy undertones for me. But that's my medication's fault, not the track's fault. I really like this track. It's really good. It's really good. It's really good. Really good. It's also really good. And it's really good. A tier for me.
This plays for the entirety of the day 46 cutscene. It's the beginning of the end. for the game and the tier list.
Oh, is it? Like that's that first meeting with
Abel.
Abel, yeah. I only remember Adam's name because, you know, Adam Foreman.
Hmm.
Like how one of the comments on this is, lol, they really run out of resource because of Ruiner.
Is this used in Ruiner?
We checked the comments. There's a quote from it that says where it's used. Because you'll recognize the quote. Not being any more specific than that for spoiler reasons.
Isn't that from Lobcorvo?
It's used in both.
Well, I've already put it in a spot.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Here together.
No. Where'd you put City of Light? I didn't see it.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Okay. I just couldn't see it. Can't believe you put it above Untitled 987. No, I'm not doing this bit again.
9877.
So, what is next? I mean, that's the last, aren't we?
Here together.
The last, like, 11.
Without looking, tell me where you think this is from.
This is Day 48 Bad Ending, isn't it?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, let's fucking go. I knew it.
Abram brings down the company.
Oh, yeah, this one's really fucking good. All I have to really say is really fucking good. Like, it's the kind of ominous, but like kind of defeated kind of tone of the moment.
Yeah.
Really fucking good. Really fucking good. I put it in high A.
High A.
I put it above neutral.
Above neutral too? Yeah, it's going above City of Light at least, and okay. Together. Oh, okay. Listen.
No, you've been looking forward to this one.
Just listen. Just listen.
This is your crime lord.
Maybe.
Christopher Buckland. Pretty good theme overall. I'm not sure why you're so reverential of it, but I assume you're gonna tell me.
It's hard to say. Something about the mood. You load up Day 48, and the screen shifts, and this starts playing. And
You're kind of fresh out of the first experience of the kind of not first experience, but first like kind of real experience of dealing with the three kind of personae of Kisa, Patea, I don't know.
This is a good quote. Do you remember when we still knew the warmth of the sun? We've become too cold to continue cherishing such a thing. No, in fact, we weren't meant to bask in such warmth in the first place. You feel
get that
it too,
from the
don't you? I can see you already feeling the nostalgia in the air right as you stepped into this room. It's a theme of sorrow. And I think that's why I like it.
I think, yeah.
It's just...
me, it's a very pretty theme. It doesn't hold sentimental value for me, though.
It's strange. It's strange that I find myself fixated over this theme.
No, it's a very good theme. I can see why you would.
Like with Adam, Adam is just... Adam as a design personality overall I find interesting. Abel's there for two of the endgame cutscenes. Abram is in the middle.
Yeah, Abram's the odd one out, but he also kind of gives the exposition about Carmen.
Yeah. And I think...
And Carmen is very important. She's the most important character who doesn't show up.
Yeah, God. Intricate is a theme that makes me think about everything. Everything that's been done.
A kind of a reflective, introspective kind of theme. Feeling?
Yeah.
I'm genuinely down for whatever you place this with. If you want to put an S, I'm fine with that. You want to put an A, I'm fine with that. Very nice.
It's a theme of... Alright. Let me try to put together my thoughts. It's a theme of sorrow that makes me think about this game, the corporation, and and Carmen. I don't know. There's a lot of things I don't know, and so I'm going to put it in here and forget about them. Deep Horror underscore.
Deep Horror underscore. What the fuck is with this name?
It's exactly what it sounds like. Oh, it plays for a lot. It plays for a lot longer than Intricate. Plays from when Tiff says... It plays from when Flashback Tiff-Ref says her line. And then you have the Carmen behind the door scene that opened the second door, I think.
Oh, shit! I just realized that this is also used for another one of my wallpaper engine backgrounds. It's the interactive one that's a map of the city, and it shows the corporations that we know of, and it's really, really cool.
I see. I'm not sure where I'd place this one.
Since that's an interactive background, I don't have as strong of a bias towards it because the music's less of a key part in it. But that does mean I am more familiar with this track, and I do quite like it. I didn't actually remember where in the game it was, but that is like Day 48 is definitely a very fitting place for it. I'd personally say Queen Bee.
I'm gonna pop it here. I think I'm gonna pop it here.
No, that.
Alright, next up, Gothic Mood.
Oh. Yeah, another one on the list of things that's on my wallpaper engine. Except this is one of the wallpapers I don't actually use very much. It's you know that one picture of where it's like
Yep.
Yeah. It's a wallpaper of that, and it's like slightly animated. It's got this track as the theme. I'm not as partial to it because I don't use that wallpaper very much compared to the others. Was this really Day 48? Was this Day 49?
I'm gonna quickly check if it played in both.
Maybe it's just Gloomy Cathedral is very kind of sounds like it.
Quite possibly. But yeah, this plays... I recognize it from the very beginning, because that's the thing that plays when Carmen is revealed.
Oh. This is a certified Carmen moment.
Very Carmen.
I'm in San Diego.
Where in the world is... Okay. I'm not quite sure where I'd put this one.
I kind of like it, but not that much. So whatever the hell you decide on, I'll back you up.
I like it more than Deep Horror underscore. I don't have much else to say about it.
I'm unbacking you up. I don't.
It doesn't like intricate.
I think it's
Gothic.
It's Deep Horror.
Intricate, Gothic Mood, and Deep Horror underscore all feel like the same niche, but Intricate touches me more than the rest because, well, these ones are just kind of. They're kind of there, and they kind of just... They feel the gloomy aspect, the gloomy, dejected, depressed aspect of Abram. Intricate does that as well, but then adds the strings going crazy. To add the really kind of somber, lamenting feel of it. And that just kind of...
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it
you
is a song that emanates sorrow.
You know what
all
they
of its
say?
parts.
Lament. If you wanted me to speak, if you wanted me to think, if you wanted me to carry on our dreams.
And another thing about sorrow, well, I think we both have come to respect it, for we know that it will never depart.
Prayer for loving sorrow. Yep.
Okay,
It's
one way.
Haha. One way. I don't actually remember this one, but I like it. It kind of has like silent, like kind of positive, I assume that this is what plays once you've given the answers from the middle layer to Abram.
Yeah, the courage to protect and those who are faithful and trustworthy.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. It has that correct vibe. I don't remember it. It's not that memorable to me in a direct sense.
But it checks off, but it fulfills the vibe check.
It fits really well.
And for that, I
Queen
put
Bee.
it here. I'll put it above the ominous fandango that is these three.
Yeah,
And above danger
Fair
because I don't remember it.
I just remember we made a Danger Mouse joke.
And now, Gloomy Cathedral. This one is day 49 for sure.
Yeah, the one that I was thinking of when we were talking about the other one that I thought I was thinking.
Yeah. This one screams Adam. This theme.
This is truly the theme of Adam Foreman. Wait a fucking second. I just realized something.
Yeah.
Is White Knight's theme not on here?
That is an excellent question. One that I do not know the answer to.
Why is
Which
White
one?
Knight's theme not on this document?
Which one?
Either of them, really. One of them says, like, I know from the downloads I have on my phone, one of them says it's from Legacy, but it's actually the theme that's used when he's transforming for the first time. And then there's the other theme, which is when you camera over him.
The organ. I love the funny organ.
Like, the one when he transforms the first time, and I know that, like, the bell sound effect is from in-game, that's not actually part of the music, but it's really good. Like, I listened to that on its own on YouTube. I would genuinely put that at, like, top of A or S tier.
The organ is just funny to listen to. I wouldn't say it wows me as much as the Day 48 themes, but it is very Adam.
It's quite Adam. I'm down to rock out with B.
Bottom of B.
Once Upon a Time. That's DFS, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I like how I can recognize that.
When does this? Oh, it starts when he says, "Now speak my name."
Yeah, I knew that the music changed when he said that. I just got to mention it because I was eating fucking gummy bears because it's 1:23 a.m. and I need sugar to stay awake.
Interesting. All right, where would you put it? Where would you put Once Upon a Time?
But definitely above the last one.
Yeah.
Really good, really ambient. The kind of low, kind of in the background bass / synth, whatever the fuck it is.
You're getting a bit
Really
less clear
does
again.
well to add to the atmosphere.
Oh, there we go.
Bonus point for its implementation in game and just like the perfect placement of it compared to the dialogue. It's not actual music. That's a subsection of game design. Is it sound design? I'm pretty sure that's sound design, like the actual planning of where kind of music and sound assets are placed in game. I'm just trying to remember from the fucking product design, like, applied immersive game design elective I did in my first year as uni that I can't really remember that well. But yeah, I would put this quite far above Gloomy Cathedral. I'd say a whole tier above.
As it is, so it shall be. Oh, we have four themes up ahead.
You are a giant. Oh, I mean, the day 50 cutscene. I want to say, by the way, as a note, I'm pretty sure it's this one. It could have been Sun and Moon, but I'm pretty sure it's this one. As a more personal note of like my own knowledge, I'm pretty sure that this one was made by Dark Fantasy Studio. The guy, whatever his name is, Kevin McKevin. That's not his name. This was made as a tribute to his father, who had passed away recently, I think, at the time of making.
Oh.
Which is bad, but it's also really cool background details to this soundtrack. Not to mention just how good it is, and I wouldn't say how well. Well, it definitely does fit because it's like kind of more hopeful and optimistic a little bit. And it's really deserved after Day 49. Day 49 is the game's final boss.
Yeah.
And the progression of this is really good. My thoughts are probably very much biased by the official Day 50 cutscene made by Project Moon.
Yeah. I think it'd be a disservice if I put "You Are a Giant" any lower than A.
I think it needs to be an S tier. The best tracks in the whole game. I'd put it just below Strange Dream.
This is not going to apply to some of the later ones.
The Night Sky. We've got 3 left. You fucking believe that?
Night Sky. Oh, that's nice. Yes, that's it. Everything just feels perfect.
I feel like this is nice. Like, we'll hear like the full of this, and so I feel kind of justified in making this statement.
This is the
It's like
first
around like
half.
40 seconds, I think. It's like it has a kind of rising moment, and the kind of I feel like the notes I use kind of lend themselves a little bit more to kind of more mysterious or worrying kind of themes, and it doesn't really mesh well with the general theme as the whole thing. Look, it could also like this could be me reading way too much into individual fucking notes on a string section in a song. But that could also play well into how like you might be wondering where the fuck is Angela?
I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking at this point. Congratulations, you did it. Well, you've almost done it.
You've just got to kind of pop the cork on the metaphorical champagne.
Yep.
The sham being the facility and the pain being the light. What the fuck am I talking about?
Okay, now here's the real question.
Not an S.
Not S.
I feel like it feels
A?
a bit short. A. I wouldn't put it too high in it. Like, I don't want to put Dark Fantasy Studio as a bias source. They just make good music.
Oh, this is.
So I'm not.
Oh, the Night Sky. The Night Sky isn't listed as Dark Fantasy Studio.
Isn't? Oh, my bad.
The
I just
credit for it isn't listed.
I put it. Let's see, in between Seawind and Townalone in the crowd, or maybe just after Townalone in the crowd. Actually, I'd put it just above First Trumpet.
This is like the 5th time that's happened.
Yep.
Town alone in a grand first trump. Okay. Oh.
Can we do Transfiguration first? I know it's breaking sequence.
Okay. Transfiguration. That's the true ending music.
The ending of the game is just so jam-packed full of really fucking good songs.
Yeah.
Transfiguration, easy S. Low S, easy S. It is so good for the moment of the game it's in. It's in such like kind of like, if I recall correctly, it only plays after Angela shuts down the other Sephiroth, and like she kind of appears in her like kind of bird cloak thing. But it is so good as a closing moment in a video game. It's such a good theme that kind of represents the turn in the story that's been taken. It is really, really good, and it's just a nice track as well. Yeah, I'd say Transfiguration S tier.
Transfiguration S. How about?
I'd be willing to put it above Insignia Decay, but not above Neutrals. Think of that as you will. Oh, you don't have to.
I'm gonna put it here.
I'm down with that. Oh, okay. What above Jukai? Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm fine with that.
Okay, Jukai is a very nice theme, and it's a Jukai. Okay, Bina, that's nice and all, but Transfiguration concerns the entire game.
Yeah, no, actually, yeah, I'm fine with that. Only
now.
And then move.
Okay. Before anything, I'm just going to listen to it once again.
I'm gonna do that as well, because I'm using this as an excuse. This is like the fucking culmination of the whole game. This is like more than You're a Giant, more than the Night Sky. This is the you have fucking done it game.
You Are a Giant and Transfiguration may be the credits themes. But this...
Honestly, you cut out, but I don't even care, because whatever you said, I agree with it. Like, This is the fucking epitome of the game. This is like the release of power. The only thing I feel bad about is that it loops a few too many times just because of 50 isn't exactly fast. You can't speed it up.
Yeah, it plays for 40% of
Don't
the
hold
day.
that. Don't hold that against it. It's such a fucking good moment. It plays at a great time. It's an exceptional track, and of itself. Like it's powerful. It's raw. It is welcome after day 49, and I'm gonna shut up because it's about to have the drop in like a few seconds from now, I think. But, yeah. Put that right there. It's the drop on my end. You better sync it up in the edit. See the side.
I don't think there's anything else I need to say. I have it playing on my end, and I'm just listening.
Do you have any closing thoughts of edits we want to make before we finish this up fully? The only one I'll really say I want to change was, again, I'd rather put second trumpet back down on either side of third trumpet just because I think the frozen bottom flows in story 1 are too impactful and too meaningful. Compared to
You're right. This was a spontaneous decision.
No, it's an acceptable one. It's like a fucking exceptional track, but I still maintain that the other two are just better.
Coin flip.
I don't mind if you want to put second trumpet over third. Third is my favorite, second's yours.
Second it is.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah, that is the definitive Lobcorp tier list, and if you agree with this, you're officially... No, it's late, but I shouldn't be making those kind of jokes.
Oh, it's so satisfying to just see there's nothing else here. That's it. We're done with this stupid, silly idea. This wonderful, amazing idea.
I've enjoyed this. I've been able to talk about all the fucking songs in Lobcorp, which is, again, I've wanted to. I just like talking about Lobcorp. I've wanted to talk about like every single thing in Lobcorp at some point in time. This has kind of like allowed me to do that in like a restrained way, like not fully everything, but like just everything in terms of the songs.
Lobcorp's an amazing game. I love its OST. Even though I wasn't really able to communicate my feelings, I don't think the best, but I really like this OST. It's just
passionately at the same time.
I just can't talk. Like if it's like with gameplay, I can talk about that for years on end. I can offer plenty in terms of gameplay advice. For story, for lore, I can sort of go on things. Like, I can pick up on things, I can retell them, that's fine, it's just details. But for more analysis, things like this, it just...
Neither of us are, like, technically knowledgeable with music. I just listen to a lot of music, and I know what I think is good, sounds good, and I know some words. Like, neither of us are really qualified to analyze music. We're just two people who really like the game and have listened to these songs and have offered opinions on them as to how good they are to listen to and how good they are in context.
Yeah.
This isn't the end all be all of tier lists for this game's soundtrack.
No.
That said, I don't know if anyone else would be fucking insane enough to do the same thing.
If any of you do it, please share it to us. That would be amazing.
If any of you do it, it's more important that you just you listen to the soundtrack and you have your own opinions on it.
Yeah.
While it is fucking wild and bonkers and unfocused just as much as the rest of the game, it has really good moments, and it really is good. And like much as individual songs represent like some of the most important parts of the game, like the soundtrack as a whole represents the game as a whole. I'm running out of words to say here.
Just like if I may interject, just like the code of this game, the OST of this game is pieced together from multiple different sources and parts, and it's barely holding on, but it works.
There is a
I don't know.
difference here.
I don't know what I'm doing.
There is
No.
a difference. Sorry, wait. You're saying just like the game's code, this works? I feel like one of those two things work. It's not the game's code.
Okay, you know what? Okay, yeah, I don't know what I'm saying half the time, but
I'm still pissed about Yin fucking freezing forever.
nah. But yeah, Lobcore is a very unique game, and this is a very unique OST.
Ain't that the fucking half of it?
Oh, I love how Tefs and Var
I'm still sad we only put one thing in the train tier.
Yeah.
But that's because we had very, very different opinions on Haunted Streets and Circle Rombed Oxygen.
Where do you? Huh, funny enough that they both happen to be the second core suppression themes of Atzel of Sephiroth.
Yeah, and I do like the first core suppressions of each.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Whereas, yeah. Okay, well, I think that's it.
I think it's about time for me to go the fuck. Oh yeah, there is one other thing I'd change about this tier list if I could, which would be putting Crime Lord above Circle, but you know, that ship has fucking sailed. The time is now late o'clock. I will go and sleep for the other 500 years.
Please do so. And that brings this to a close. See you around, and please let us know of your thoughts and your own opinions on this OST.
Also, have a good day and or a good night. Drink some water, and in the words of the eternally wise Eddie Cruz, aka Simple Flips, brush your teeth, bitch. Good night.
Frostbite and Fanatic out.